شيخ بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. One of the things that terrifies me is the possibility or probability that I don't go to Jannah. Terrifies me. And none of us should walk on this earth believing that we're guaranteed Jannah. Because the Sahaba didn't even do this. So who are we? And one of the things, when you hear the description of hellfire and the punishment that Allah SWT has in store, wallahi, brothers and sisters, when the Sahaba used to hear about this, some of them fainted because they could this happen to me? And a couple of days ago, subhanAllah, I was reading the Quran, and an ayah that I'm sure we've all read before, we've all heard before, but I was thinking about hellfire, and I just read this ayah and I paused. And I wanted to share this ayah with you. The ayah is in Surah Al-Anfal, ayah 33, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and the ayah is long, so I'm going to just take this part. وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ لِيُعَذِّبُهُمْ وَأَنْتَ فِيهِمْ وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ مُعَذِّبُهُمْ وَهُمْ يَسْتَغْفِرُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and again, there's a whole story about it that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not punish them, Quraysh, while you are with them, Ya Rasulullah. And then this is the part of the verse I want to focus on. And Allah will not punish them while they seek forgiveness. And this one part of the ayah was a promise at a certain time and place to Quraysh because of the presence of the Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam with them. The other is an eternal promise for all of us. Brothers and sisters, you are afraid of the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Here's the solution in 7 words. If you seek forgiveness, you will not be punished. Is it easier than this? Allah says in the Quran, وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ مُعَذِّبُهُمْ وَهُمْ يَسْتَغْفِرُونَ. Allah will not punish you when you continuously seek forgiveness. And how do we do that? You say astaghfirullah. You not just say it with your tongue, even though that's the first step. Let's start with that. But every sin that you have done, try to recall it. And intentionally ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for forgiveness for that sin. But here's the challenge. What did you sin? What did you do wrong yesterday? Are you aware of everything you did wrong yesterday? Because brothers and sisters, one of the biggest challenges we have is that, and this is why istighfar is so important, is that we internally justify why we do things. Because internally, we don't want to look bad in front of ourselves. So what do? We justify. We don't even see the wrong sometimes. So you sin, you do something wrong, and you say, but, she was wearing that. What could I do? Or, he yelled back at me. Or, he did this, she did that. We justify everything. We're masters at giving ourselves excuses of why we did things. And the reason you give yourself an excuse is that you need to calm your internal alignment. Why? I'm a good person. So why did I do that? Well, here's the reason. When the essence of istighfar is actually the same essence as Islam. Submission. I am a human. Allah created me by design. I will make mistakes. When I make mistakes, what do? It's very clear. You go back to Allah. Go back to the one that can forgive you, not yourself. You're not your own God. go back to the one that can forgive you and ask for forgiveness. And when you do that, you have acknowledged the relationship of I am a servant to you, Ya Allah. Because who can give you that istighfar? Who can take that sin away from your deeds? Yourself by justification? No. Allah by submission. And that's why istighfar in our deen is one of the most important aspects of our deen, that even Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and he is who he is, did it at least 70 to 100 times every day. How many times did we do istighfar yesterday? How many? And even if we did it, did we do the, while you're on your phone, the scrolling, the astaghfirullah? Or did we pause for a moment and say, what did I do today? Yeah, that was wrong. Astaghfirullah. That was wrong. Astaghfirullah. You know what? My salah, right now, every one of us should have, after we said salam, said astaghfirullah. But many of us, including myself, may have said it habitually. But did we actually take a moment and be conscious right now, like 5 minutes ago, and say, yeah, that second rak'ah, I was somewhere else. My head was totally somewhere else. Astaghfirullah. That shouldn't have been the case. Forgive me, Allah. So again, this is a journey. And this is why, if we can unlock this one habit, may Allah protect us all from hell. And then there's so many benefits for istighfar. Is it tight economically on you right now? Because I know it is on many of us. Make istighfar. You want more rizq? Make istighfar. Look, istighfar is one of the magic, halal magic, we as Muslims have. Istighfar. So let's start with just the tongue. Get into the habit of saying istighfar. While you're driving, instead of listening to music, pause it and just say, you know what? Half of the path there, half of the road there, I'm going to do istighfar. Right? TikTok, Instagram, whatever you're on, say, okay, I'm going to split that time. I'm going to take 10% of my time on social media or on my phone or on my laptop and do istighfar. But we have to have part of our day doing istighfar. Sorry, I went too long. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from those whose tongues are constantly in a state of istighfar and our heads are constantly in a state of istighfar. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from those who attain al-firdaus al-a'la. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. And forgive me, I didn't see Sheikh Faqih here. He should have been giving this khatira, not myself. Assalamu alaikum.